Good evening. How are you? What's going on? Oh, Chef has got an interesting story for you this evening. Chef is not of the San Joaquin Valley, originally born in SoCal, but moved from SoCal up to the greater Fresno area 1983. Chef is always taken back when it comes to stories of history and different cool tales of things that happen around this part of the country that you just don't know about. So there's a series of books that are out called Legends and Legacies of the San Joaquin Valley. Really interesting facts about different things that happen all up and down the valley here, the San Joaquin Valley of California. So what I've managed to do is to pull one interesting story, which I found interesting. And I think the reason why it's interesting is because there's so many things to it that we can relate to. So sit back, relax, maybe even grab the husband or wife in a soft pillow and enjoy the mayor's gift to Los Angeles, provided by Legends and Legacies of the San Joaquin Valley. Setting scene: Moo Cow Molly, Broadway's leading businesswoman and others in her profession were suffering because business was bad in Fresno. After the San Francisco earthquake of April 1906, dozens of quote-unquote ladies from the Barbary Coast had fled the city by the bay and sought refuge in Fresno. Because of new customers, prices had dropped and hostilities were about to break out. Mind you, I think that profession now is unionized in one part of the country. A committee from the Broadway district sent a representative to talk to the mayor, who, with the police chief, decided on a plan of action to take care of the ladies. So here's what happened. At 9 o'clock the next morning, 20 police officers and 2 matrons, with the mayor and the police chief leading the way, began rounding up the San Francisco ladies. They marched through Fresno to the Southern Pacific Depot. By the time they reached the station, 186 women had joined the procession. However, the mayor discovered that some of the women who had joined the parade in the excitement of the moment were upstanding citizens of the community and had to be separated from the others. The president of the Ladies' Aid Society, 7 secretaries, a member of the Baptist choir, a woman suffragist, and 1 maiden lady were asked to leave the gathering. So basically, 7 secretaries, a member of the Baptist choir, a suffragist, and 1 maiden lady were asked to leave the gathering. So, with that accomplished, the unwilling passengers boarded a special train which proceeded to Los Angeles. And one of the quote-unquote ladies was given a special card to present to the mayor of Los Angeles. And it read, quote-unquote, "Love from Mayor W. Parker Lyon. I heard you were short of entertainment, and we've got too much here, so here's some," unquote. The mayor of Los Angeles was not amused. Could you imagine that? So, to sum up the whole thing, great earthquake happens in San Francisco. The ladies' oldest profession known to mankind of San Francisco had nowhere else to go. And so where they decided to go was, well, dozens of them came to Fresno. And the ladies that were here in Fresno had a certain level of prices and a certain level. And then when the ladies of San Francisco came here, the levels dropped. And so they got all mad at each other because levels are dropping and getting some of their action, getting their hustle, right? So then they had to figure out how to take care of what do we do with them. So they had this big old gathering, this big old party. 186 women joined it. Some of the town's women that shouldn't have been in with the ladies kind of got caught up in the excitement. I get it. Come on, really? You see 150, 160 chicks walking down the street about something, and you're a woman, you're like, oh yeah, jump it in. But they went, no, you're part of Carter Choir. You're a secretary, you're a maiden, and a suffragist. I still have to look at this suffragist is. You know what? I'm going to look at it right now. Hold on here. Suffragist. S-U-F. Ragist. I know I'm not spelling that right. S-U-F-F rag. Suffragist. Suffragist. A person advocating to the right to vote to extend more people, especially women. Person advocating that right to vote. Okay, so if I gather that right, then it's just that they had one chick said, I got a reason to vote since they're voting. I'm going to vote. All right, so. And then they had the maiden lady. Ooh, the maiden lady. Let's find out what the definition of a maiden, M-A-I-D-N, lady, back at that time, when was. Definition of me, an unmarried or usually Oh, usually a middle-aged woman. So that's it right there. The chick. Okay, so they had 7 secretaries, because you needed secretaries back at that time. A member of the Baptist choir, because you need Baptists, can't be sitting. Chick thought that was 185, so I'll be 186, and they kicked her out, and a maiden lady because she was too old. Ah, that's funny. Anyway, God damn it. Couldn't get away with any of that shit this day and age. My God, you get Black Lives Matter or somebody else out there on you. I don't even want to get into that discussion. And that might be another discussion here as well, too. But anyways, so what they did, they gathered all those ladies up, and then they put them on a train and to Fresno, to Los Angeles, gave one of them a note, said, "We got plenty of love here in Fresno. Here you go. Here's some love for you." And the mayor went, Interesting stuff. Like I said, this is the type of stuff that Chef gets really excited about and stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to keep more of this content going on and doing this type of stuff. Break down some history. I'm not sure if it'll mess up. Let's see if it'll mess up. History with Chef. It won't. All right, y'all. Post this up. Hope you guys have a good night. And hope you enjoy the story. It really is cool stuff. Oh, what a different time it was back then. As Chef always says. Deuces.